Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Tonight, we're bringing you a comprehensive look at the most talked about and trending developments across the United States. From unfolding events in major cities to national debates shaping the country's future, Americans are once again witnessing a moment where public attention, policy, and public emotion intersect. These stories are developing rapidly, and their impact is being felt far beyond the headlines. Across the nation today, public demonstrations, political discussions, and community responses have dominated social media feeds and news broadcasts alike. In several major cities, crowds gathered to express frustration, grief, and demands for accountability following recent law enforcement-related incidents. While demonstrations varied in size and tone, many shared a common message: calls for transparency, justice, and reform. Local officials in affected areas emphasized the importance of peaceful assembly while urging residents to remain calm as investigations continue. In Minneapolis, where one of the most widely discussed incidents occurred, authorities confirmed that a fatal encounter during a federal enforcement operation has sparked days of protests. Demonstrators have taken to the streets, holding signs, chanting slogans, and organizing vigils. Community leaders and civil rights advocates have called for a full and independent review of the incident, stressing the need for public trust during a time of heightened tension. Federal agencies involved have stated that they are cooperating with ongoing investigations and promise to release more information as it becomes available. Similar scenes have been reported in other major cities, including Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, and Seattle. While not all protests are directly connected, many reflect broader concerns about policing, immigration enforcement, and the role of federal agencies in local communities. Law enforcement departments across the country have increased their presence in downtown areas, citing public safety concerns, while emphasizing that the right to protest peacefully is protected under the Constitution. At the same time, political leaders in Washington are responding to growing public pressure. Members of Congress from both parties addressed the situation, with some calling for legislative reviews and others urging restraint until investigations are completed. The White House issued a statement acknowledging public concern and reaffirming its commitment to lawful enforcement while respecting civil liberties. Analysts note that the issue has reignited national debates that have surfaced repeatedly over the past decade, especially following high-profile incidents involving law enforcement. Beyond public protests, economic concerns continue to trend nationwide. Americans are closely watching signals from the Federal Reserve as questions about inflation, interest rates, and the cost of living remain front and center. While recent data suggests inflation has slowed compared to previous years, many households report that everyday expenses, including groceries, housing, and healthcare, remain a significant burden. Economists say consumer confidence is mixed, with strong job numbers offset by lingering financial stress. Housing affordability remains a major topic, particularly among younger Americans and first-time homebuyers. In many cities, rent prices remain high, and mortgage rates continue to challenge buyers. Local governments are exploring measures such as zoning changes and housing assistance programs, but experts say solutions will take time. Meanwhile, homelessness remains a visible issue in urban centers, prompting renewed discussions about mental health services, affordable housing, and public safety. Healthcare is also trending as a national concern. Hospitals in several states report increased demand for emergency and mental health services, especially during winter months. Medical professionals are urging Americans to stay updated on vaccinations and preventive care, while lawmakers debate funding and access to healthcare programs. The conversation around healthcare affordability and insurance coverage continues to divide opinion, with no immediate resolution in sight. On the international stage, global events are also influencing discussions at home. Conflicts abroad, shifting alliances, and economic competition are shaping U.S. foreign policy decisions. Analysts say Americans are paying closer attention to how global instability could affect domestic prices, energy markets, and national security. Military officials confirm that the United States remains in close coordination with allies, emphasizing deterrence and diplomacy. Climate and weather events are another major focus today. Parts of the Midwest and Northeast are dealing with severe winter conditions, including snowstorms and icy roads, while southern states experience unseasonably warm temperatures. Meteorologists warn that extreme weather patterns are becoming more frequent, raising concerns about infrastructure resilience and emergency preparedness. Utility companies across several states reported scattered power outages, urging residents to conserve energy during peak demand. Transportation disruptions have added to daily challenges for millions of Americans. Flight delays and cancellations have affected major airports, and commuters in urban areas have faced delays due to weather, protests, or infrastructure maintenance. Transportation officials advise travelers to check updates frequently and allow extra time. In the world of technology, artificial intelligence and data privacy are trending topics. Major tech companies are rolling out new AI-powered tools, sparking both excitement and concern. While supporters highlight productivity and innovation, critics warn about job displacement, misinformation, and privacy risks. Lawmakers are holding hearings to examine how emerging technologies should be regulated, signaling that the debate is far from over. Education is also part of today's national conversation. School districts in several states are grappling with budget constraints, staffing shortages, and debates over curriculum content. Parents, teachers, and administrators continue to express differing views on how schools should address topics such as history, technology use, and student mental health. Universities are also under scrutiny, particularly regarding tuition costs and campus safety. Sports and entertainment offer a contrast to heavier news, providing moments of unity and escape. Professional sports leagues are seeing record viewership as playoff races intensify, while major entertainment releases are drawing audiences back to theaters and streaming platforms. Analysts say cultural events continue to play a significant role in shaping public mood, especially during uncertain times. Social media remains a powerful force in shaping how Americans consume news. Trending videos, hashtags, and live streams are amplifying voices that might not otherwise be heard, but they are also spreading misinformation at unprecedented speed. Experts urge viewers to verify sources and rely on credible journalism, particularly during emotionally charged events. Throughout the day, community organizations and faith leaders across the country have called for dialogue and unity. Vigils, town halls, and online forums are being organized to encourage conversation rather than confrontation. Many emphasize that while disagreements are inevitable, peaceful engagement is essential for democratic society. As the United States navigates these complex and overlapping challenges, one theme stands out. Americans are deeply engaged with what is happening around them. Whether through protest, discussion, or civic participation, public involvement remains strong. The coming days are expected to bring further developments. As investigations continue, policymakers respond and communities seek answers. We will continue to monitor these stories closely and provide updates as new information becomes available. Thank you for spending your time with us. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll see you again with the latest news from across the United States.